if you want to go back to that era, first step is everybody drop down from international level, and then the side effect of that is the performances of all of the artists in those regions would also drop.
So a lot of people believe Grammy comes with monetary funds.
No.
Like the same way you have the World Cup, you win the World Cup, they pay you one big amount of money, billions of dollars. So people believe you win the Grammy, there's a monetary thing. So what is that true?
There's no money in Grammys, bro.
So you just collect gun and
just
go
collect the gun.
You sell the gun.
That's your recognition. Burna Boy will brag about them. Forget that he wouldn't maybe Twitter. Baba went to the club with the Grammys, bro.
Well, that's the item.
Like, bro, he poured drink in the gong. He drank from it.
Okay. You might not take, but it also doesn't mean you are not good. You might never win it till you die. Hey guys, what's up? What's good? Sorry, decided not to show you guys my green hair today. Anyways, guys, your boy Daki, and I'm so happy to be your faces again. Whenever you see me on this red carpet show, that is gospel reaction time, and then we'll talk about trending conversations as it concerns Afrobeat. I have to change that intro, I promise you guys. But anyways, guys, I'm so cool to be here. I love you guys so much. Let us go straight to the conversation. Now, this is Post-Grammy, right? This is Wednesday, so it's Post-Grammy. We're still having talk about should they have won, should they not win? Is that person a better person? Is that person a better person? You know, back and forth. And we're just going to speak about Post-Grammy. How has it been? How are they moving on? Are they going the right way? Should we continue that same route we did last year? Because we saw a couple of times where Afrobeat artists believe that if you have a collaboration, a global song, you have a chance to win the Grammys. But the way it is going is looking like, no, that's not the case. So let's talk about it. Should we always aim for a global song and all of that? Let's talk. Let's just vibe about it. By the way, you're also not left out. How can you join this? Very simple as ABC. Come to the comment section, put your thought there. Respectfully, don't insult anyone. It's a new year, and I believe we want to go through this year saner and a proper way. I love you guys so much. If I were you, I will not change it out. I haven't been on the first key. The first key was good, bruv.
I'm alright.
You're doing?
I did.
Also, before we get there, I think this is just me saying to all Nigerians, you guys are doing the best, man. It's difficult trying to work with the Hamatan, and so I think it was news I gave you guys the kit, right? You guys should get lip balm. By the way, I got my own lip balm and I got rubbish. But it's just the knowledge and I think for now, after now, where's my lip balm? It's around some, I got here. I'll show you.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, so apparently I was going to get, I don't do adverts. So let me try covering the name. So I'm sure if you use lip balm, you know what this means, right? So this is a lip balm. The other one doing it safe now. No, they have many companies. So I was supposed to get transparent one. I didn't even know, so I went to get this one. And when I opened it, if I guess it's in my bag, they'll be like, are you using this bar? But really, it's working out, but it's just knowledge. You just make everything different from your head. That's just a lighter note, guys. Thank you for joining us today. It's going to be a great day. Trust me. And we're giving you guys the pre conversation, and I'm sure you guys are already eager to know what we want to talk about today. So it's about the Post-Grammy. That's how the Post-Grammy. We saw our guys losing out. All of them lost out. And how have they handled it? Do you think they've handled it the best way? Burna Boy has spoken out. David has spoken out. Arasta has made a post. Wait again, Ashake is yet to make one single, but he doesn't make post in the first place. Olamide definitely doesn't talk in the first place. So how has the post been? Have they moved on coolly? Has it been?
Well, for me, aside from the fan bands here and there on X especially, people have really, artists themselves have moved on. They've moved on from it. Davido posted congratulating, Tyler for winning. And then, Burna Boy he just bombarded us with different posts. He posted a video of his performance, and then he posted another one. He said life is about perspective. Then he posted one more. He said he's a local man. It's just, everyone they moved on from it. They've gotten what they wanted. Burna Boy got to perform, which is a big feat for him. Ranked, 6th, best performance at the Grammy. Davido got nominations and all of that. They had a good time in the US. Aresta also had a good time, and I think they moved on from that whole weekend, the Obra and all that.
Talking about that old drama at the time. But then, so we are talking about our global performance and the Grammy? Should we keep on looking for global song? Now it dawned on me like for like the last 5 years, we've had a couple of some global songs. In code, Essence was a global song. Acclaim. Last was looking like a global song. They called it a global song. Well, I don't think it's a body that called one song a global song. You just see the performance and you're like, oh, it has done so well to be a global song, right? So last was somewhat a global song. Calm Down was a global song. Calm Down was a global song. To debatable for some persons. Was a global song. Thinking about that was a global song. Kulosa was just that song.
Yeah, Kulosa was was just that song up to standard.
Actually, I
like
think
international
standard. Yeah. Unavailable at the same time was one of those songs that you could count there. But looking at all the songs we've called, which are like our great song, all of them. Some of them had the chance at the Grammys. They all lost out. Essence lost out. Last got to the Grammys, but it lost out. Like, lost out. Well, Unavailable also lost out. And these are like our big songs. These are global songs that we call global songs. They've lost out. What is global song standard to get to the Grammy?
Now, like, the video of the Grammy CEO, circulated again. And he said that whoever wins is not a justification of how big or how small your song is. Like, that is not even one of the criteria at all. It's just a bunch of people, like WIZKID will say, come down to pull a show. A bunch of people come together and they say that, okay, oh, this is who I'm voting for. So, and then I love one thing also that they never reveal who was on what, year. Like, oh, let's say at the end of the Grammys now, they now say, oh, these are the list of people that voted. You can easily now say, oh, this one works in relation with Sony. This one is related to Atlantic. That's why he voted for this person. So they try to take all of that out. They just leave it open for people to talk and guess and say whatever they want to say. So for the Grammys, they have said it countless times that it is not based on how well your song performed. Even though it is always awkward that a song is doing so well, it got a lot of recognition, but you are saying that you don't want to give it an award because of the opinion of one other person that thinks that I'm not cool with this song. He's not synchronizing with the fact that how awards are meant to be. I remember Kanye Jay-Z on one of his speech said when they didn't give DMX, he said he didn't appear. It like he boycotted them, like, bro, this is not. And that year he didn't go, he didn't come for the award. And it has happened a lot of time. I saw a documentary about the hip hop that before then there was no hip hop category, and then when they nominated, all of them turned their back against them until they now started, okay, best rap album, best rap this, best rap that, and then it became a thing. So I think at the long run, yes, they have a say, but if they see that, okay, people are actually not giving an F about them, then they will adjust, they'll sit up. And if you look at people that have bagged nominations to severally, look at Snoop Dogg too. How many Grammy has he won and how many nominations has he gotten? Look at Nicki Minaj, no single nomination. That's
strange. That's
the strangest and the weirdest of all. Look at Drake, 55 nomination, winning 5. And then there's a Beyonce that has the most Grammy wins.
Won an album category.
But then she has never won an album category. Like, it's not just balanced. But then they have said the reason why it is like that. So I think that's how they want to move on with their thing. So I think in moving forward, our Afrobeat artists should not look at Grammy as a yardstick of success for how big their songs are, because for your song to be nominated, it means that they saw it that this song is big.
Cool. Yeah.
Like, this song is big, that's why we're nominating it. So even if you don't win, it's not a big deal. No.
Okay, now so talking about, because I personally feel like a lot transpired to get to the Grammy table, a lot to go underground, from collaborations to the way you structure your song, the way you want your song to go, the way you shoot your videos, the way you people that work on the song. Because we saw for Love Damini, it was said that the Grammy CEO was also part of the team that worked on it.
I think it just that one, all of those things now just boil down to nominations. It doesn't boil down to winning.
You're winning it.
Yeah. I think all of those, do this, tell a story, talk about your homeland, sing your local language, feature this. It just everything ends at nominations.
So winning is still
based on
still
the
biased.
people. Yes, winning is biased because imagine 10 people now. 8 of us we are friends to Olamide, like in a way, not publicly known. You know, because the fact that you don't even know who we are. Imagine one of Empire's staff was there. Imagine one of, maybe let's say an ID Kabasa, you know, from, because they pick people from different music regions. They pick people from Nigeria. I remember, you know, they would always come out and say, oh, I'm part of Grammy, you know, blah 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 this year. And then Niniola was once there, Madekuti was once there at some point. So imagine them picking all of these people, and then at the end of the day, about 8 of them are big lovers of Olamide and everything is done. And then 2 people are lovers of, you know, some other people. Bro, easily out of the 8, 6 would vote for Olamide. And then Asake comes out to back the Grammy. Is that no bias? It is.
Oops. I think with this explanation now, you probably now understand where Jay-Z and Drake was coming from, where they mentioned the fact that the Grammy needs to do better. It now makes more sense because it's, and thinking about it, award will always be biased because going by this analogy, no award is fair.
No.
Because it's still gonna boils down to, except it become a voting category. If a voting category doesn't make it fair,
it's still not fair.
Because if you're going to do a voting category, Teddy BG had a bigger audience than the rest who would have won it easily. So what do you think should be the best approach to award moving forward? Should we voting? Should it be people selecting?
I think it depends on the category of the award. Let's say for Artist of the Year, for instance, imagine the year Asake was doing so well, and then they now say they want to give it to Sheyi Vibes. Like, that's obvious. There are some categories that, bro, as soon as nomination comes out, everyone knows who's going to win it. Look at the next rated easily. Everyone knew that, oh, bro, this is Ashake's award. Like, if anyone now wins that next rated, then there's going to be an issue. Now, the next rated that is coming up now is a bit dicey.
Very dicey.
Would have Shallipopi, would have Odumodu Black, and, you know, some other people, maybe Young John and co. And then you now begin to think that, okay, wow, this one is a bit close. But, bro, the Ashake's year, bro, no one came close.
Nobody came
like,
close.
No, yeah. So there are some, you know, categories and some, you know, nominations that you feel like, okay, nah, this one, there's no even need to put it to voting or not voting. We the organizers would select winners for this one because, obviously, like, imagine putting let's say for instance, WIZKID as an artist, and then there's Asake that same year, and then Asake was all big and everything. Remember that WIZKID FC easily bigger than, you know, YBNN fans, and then it now becomes a voting category.
WIZKID wins
easily, but then that's not like meant to be. So there are some categories that easily you know that, okay, yo, nah, this song by hands down, check out the numbers, oh, so on YouTube, oh, number 1 on radio for so time, or number 1 on turntable charts or so time. Because turntable now, they just do not use only Apple Music, and they use the combination of you know, all streaming platforms based on songs in Nigeria. That's what they used to rank, and then that's why you can easily tell that at the moment Odumodu's album is still, you know, number 1 on their album charts, because, bro, the album is, you know, getting beats from every other place, but all other projects, you know, get beats from maybe focus on Spotify only, some on Apple Music only. So, like, all of those metrics are very open, you know, to be used. Also, you know, tell, okay, yo, like, there's a lot of things to use, you know, as yardstick, you know, to pick winners for awards that will make it very fair.
Okay, so let's come back to the conversation now, which actually is worrisome, and it's something to ask about. Now, Afrobeat artists, the quest for their global song is mad. Everybody wants a global song. Everybody wants a rare kind of song. Everybody wants a calm down. Everybody wants, and that's how you.
Everybody wants a love, one thing, my bro. Look at Joe Boy.
Thinking about it,
he's still saying more.
What team has
bro? Thank you.
That song just did 100 million on Apple Music actually today.
Imagine.
That's
even if it's 10%,
10 million.
That's 10 million.
Apple Music is paying about 5,000 for 1 million.
So
$50,000.
So what are you saying, Baba? Even at $10,000, bro,
10 million.
It's still money,
bro.
And then you get that every other time, because it's not just one. Before you know, in the next 5 years, the song is not going to be 100, because it's music. People keep listening. Look at Fela's song. Till tomorrow, people will still listen. People will still stream. Look at Lagbaja's song. Look at Asha's song. So, like, is a lifetime investment.
So it's gonna be on doing your song and not on DSP. That's why I tell young artists, put your song there, just put it there. It makes more sense. But now let's talk about it. Aside the peas, the money that comes with all of it, which is very fundamental.
Yeah.
Now, do you think it's high time we just stop these charades of global song? Like before global song come, we get P-Square were making money, and they were not on the global P. They were doing the normal Afrobeats P.
Yeah.
Tour Ghana, tour Cote d'Ivoire, tour Sierra Leone, come back Nigeria.
African
If UK call them, they go, they perform, come back.
Yeah.
But then the appeal on their appeal was the fact that they want to just do good music, and it was not about one global song or no global song.
Yeah.
Do you think it's high time we return back to that space so that we give these people to know that you without you guys we had song, and even if you guys go, we'll still be cool.
Well, to be very honest and factual, it is impossible, for us to go back, to that era, because, bro, everybody I don't clear. Almost, let me say 80% of the artists are signed to international labels.
Think right now, actually.
So right now, how do you want them to not do global songs when the labels are funding, dropping money for a lot of things? Why for global song?
That's true.
So if you want to go back to that era, the first step is everybody drop down from international label, and then the side effect of that is the performances of all of the artists in those regions would also drop, because these labels are also on some payola shit, sorting out DJs, sorting out platforms like some streaming farm shit and all of that. So if all of those things are cut off, obviously you're going to see the repercussion before we now start gradually, coming back up again. So I think for me, I wouldn't say that they shouldn't, chase, global songs, because that is even impossible. Like, it is even me, if I be artist, it means I will find global song, because I want to tour. I think for me, artists now are open to. I've now seen that, like Nyanya said, when he went to perform at the O2, he heard people singing to some of his songs, like wow. So people actually love like my songs, like people listen to this song. So why not come to them? So I think for me, if I was an artist, I'll look for global song in terms of me getting closer to my fans, because I know that I know, not for awards, because I know that the more global my songs are, the more I get to tour and go to different regions of the world, to have some intimate sessions with my fans, to do some live shows and all of that. So I think for me, artists are more open towards that direction now, and then they are saying that we need to get songs that cuts across the board so that we can be closer to our fans outside of our home.
Okay, so before we proceed here, I saw this tweet and I think we should clear it. I saw this tweet on Grammys page officially when they posted some winners, and then people went there under the one they posted title. People were like, Grammy, it's your thing. How much did the Grammy save? How much did they pay us? God, they don't get the money times 50. So I felt like a lot of people believe Grammy comes with monetary funds. No. Like the same way you have the World Cup. If you win the World Cup, they pay you one big amount of money in billions of dollars. So people believe if you win the Grammy, there's a monetary thing. So what is that true?
There's no money in Grammys, bro.
So you just collect gun and
just collect the gun.
The gun.
That's your recognition. No, now
just keep it
You keep it now. There's no money. If they give money for Grammy, then wala go happen with that. And there's no money. Nah, there's no money. It's just the award and the recognition.
So what's the benefit that comes with it?
The global recognition only now. That you're a Grammy winner.
So that's what we're killing ourselves for.
just the global recognition.
Anyways, I just have to clear that so people who don't think there's one money thing attached to it.
No. It's just like Guinness Book of Records too. There's no money. If you break the record, then your name gets to the Book of Records.
There's no money for that one.
No, there's no money. Okay. There's no money. It's not how you use it. The advantage and not bring you more money. Like everybody will not say, Grammy Award winning. Like when they wanted to introduce Burna Boy, it's a Grammy Award winning Burna Boy. So
Well, anyways, guys, before this conversation, let's touch this in, and it's more mental than physical at the time. Now looking at what other young guys have seen that happen now, we've seen a lot of young artists in the game. They watched this thing happen to Davido. They've seen happen to WIZKID for nominations. They've seen Burna Boy, what's the word now? Bottle for nominations. They watched Davido Bottle for nominations. What do you think is going on in their head? People like Omale, people like what younger guys do know that have potentials again? Victoni, Oxlade. Like how is it for them mentally? Like
I think
the energy to push on and all of that.
I think for me, that video of that Grammy CEO should be on every artist's phone.
You should have it.
Or their label,
They should play it for them.
Every Monday meeting.
Play it for them.
They play for them. So you don't think about the Grammys when you want to do whatever thing you want to do, knowing that, bro, no matter how successful your song is, it doesn't mean you win a Grammy. Like, that is just, the basic fact. So if they have that video, at and like if they've seen it, those that have not seen it, they should try to watch it so that they know that, okay, bro, Grammy is not a yardstick for anything for me. That's just a major fact. So if it comes, fine. If it doesn't come, well and good.
Like I said, we're true with this question, but I also want to come for this angle why the Grammy will always be a conversation. Because now look at the bagging. The bagging is there. We have the bagging right.
Easily.
First with Accor, first with Aqua Arena, first with the O2, first with Stadium. Now it's WIZKID has a Grammy gong for someone's song. Burna Boy has a Grammy gong for his own song.
Yeah.
David Oyedepo has a Grammy gong.
Yeah.
Now all of this talk, I think it's the bagging right fuels all of this thing. Like if to say I get my own self, now we can now F the Grammy. Now I don't have my own. Just David also want to come back for next year and want to get the Grammy gong.
Well, for me, I think that whatever happens, with Davido, because we don't know what's going to happen, like as per new songs or album or something. But then if the Grammy comes in, like maybe nominations or stuff for this year,
it's going to come in this year.
Yeah,
we'll have it next year.
If it happens this year, I think they're not going to be all out.
I promise you, they're not going to be.
They are going to be, reserved. It's just like having something for the first time. You go shark. You look at when Burna Boy had his first nomination too, and then he lost. He was pained. Like, even though Burna Boy is not one that would come out to rant, but everyone knew he was pained, and then he added the effort and the hard work into the next album, and he won the Grammy. And then when he won it, he was bragging about it. He took it to the club to drink and all of that. So come on. So let's not act like Burna Boy was not all hyper when he got the Grammy.
Yeah, that's true.
Only WIZKID and Thames where I know say okay, and maybe it's not with their song. But then WIZKID, I feel like even if WIZKID had won with his song, you wouldn't still. WIZKID is not, and Thames is like that too. Thames have no sense. Thames that got some big props. She has some big massive numbers, but then they look at Thames getting to the Billboard. Them doing so numbers, like she doesn't even. So herself and WIZKID, I think they're just like there. In that lane. But bro, Burna Boy will brag about them. Forget that he wouldn't maybe Twitter. Baba went to the club with the Grammys, bro.
Well, that's the height of it.
Like, bro, he poured drink in the gong. He drank from it.
That's the height of it.
Nah, what are you not saying?
That's the height of it. That's the height of it. Well, anyway, so young guys, today wish you the best. We just hope you guys can take a tool for what have happened. Like Don said, get the video, watch the video, understand your craft. People, I think we've seen so many videos. The one from the Ayira star guy who has told you guys the truth. Don't stop looking for this guy's validation. You guys are good already. It's just because you are good, that's why they like you.
Exactly.
That's the, I feel like before someone come and sign you with money, the person nobody will waste money. Yes. There's no way I will sing today, nobody will sign me. It's not possible. So the fact that somebody is saying, I want to sign you, I swear, even if you think you are not good, just know, say, you get what the person see, where you said you never know, and nobody want to put money on, nobody wants to waste money. Even if it's money laundering money, nobody wants to waste it. It's nobody wants to waste money laundering money. It's going to use profit.
Shots fired.
So they're going to if you attack, you know yourself. But if they're going to put money on you, just know that because you're that good. So think yourself that way, and if you live like that way, trust me, you're going to be very, very successful. I got you. So that was the next conversation, which is getting everybody talking. We ended with him talking about WIZKID.
Yeah.
He said it's so chill, it doesn't have time for problems, just on his own page. WIZKID has continued as a right again. We saw him and Shallipopi in the studio. And then for some reasons, I think Shallipopi can only be that free if he is with. Now, my bad, pardon, I could be wrong. I can be wrong. But I think he can only be that free whenever he's with David or WIZKID. Like, you saw the old bromance touching him. They asked his watch. He was wearing a Rolex, which is mad, expensive. Yeah. We was wearing a Patek Philippe, and I was like, "Bro, how much you get a watch?" This guy was like, "I can't remember." Like, okay, how much? I don't remember. Then I was like, "If you want it, tell me, I'll give you. Just take it." Like, Dio actually was like, "I don't record Dio, babe, and all of those cheer." And they're like, "Okay, let's calm down a bit." it's risky. Like I always believe. I really don't think that you can have that kind of money and you want to be that chilled. Now I feel like sometimes camera audience is making some kind of
no. Because WIZKID, it was not like WIZKID was aware that he was recording. WIZKID was talking with someone, with a drink and then he said like, this is your wristwatch, and then he saw the camera, like he was even trying to take his face off.
He was that guy is shy.
So like it's just his personality, like he's just chilled. Olamide is even worse, bro.
Olamide, if you don't look again,
Olamide is like, bro. I remember there was a time he wanted to premiere a song with what was this Magic Sticks. That song that Baba was shy to ask for a lighter that I want to use and spark cigar. Like Olamide is so shy. Like Don Jazzy too is a very shy person. So
so like Don Jazzy interview, you meet impromptu, his voice is shake.
So like these people, they are just, it's not like they are trying to fake it or anything. That's how they are. WIZKID is like really cannot wait to like have a like one-on-one with Wiz, like made me say experience, that kind of chilled, and like WIZKID is just very chilled, and I feel like I don't know, when I blow I'm gonna be like that. I don't know. But WIZKID is just chilled, like bro, WIZKID is just chilled really.
But I think I feel like people you like, you want to be like them. I feel like if I have money, I'm gonna be like Davido. I'll be loud. Like there's no loud,
you have crowd.
No, crowd is compulsory. I've never cried when I was broke. Crowd was I was like with crowd. But you see that Davido like I love crowd though. And if I have an apartment,
just me and my manager.
If I have like 2-bedroom, I cannot wake up one morning and knock the second one and nobody's there. I will be.
You have people here.
I will mentally know okay. Like everybody, when I wake up, I see everybody fool. Like, I feel like I'll be that Davido kind of person. But then looking at, let's come back to WIZKID and Charlie. Now we're seeing a lot of collaboration happening on the ground.
Yeah.
Odumodu is doing it with Burna. Charlie is with everybody. Charlie has been with Burna. We saw Charlie with Burna Boy. It wasn't this free. He collected this smoke this.
But then for smokers, anything will make you share smoke with person.
You don't.
I don't do one kind level too.
But I know they bring that level come normally.
Yeah, normally.
Nobody say we close, but I know they bring them come.
Yeah. And they went into whiskey shawarma. And like, this shawarma, no more shawarma. Like, Mama, no go by.
How did they smoke? How did they smoke? How did
you leg and go home. I'll be your head.
I don't know. I feel like if I'm going to be with these guys, I will take everything from them, but not that shawarma. I'll just leave it. I'll leave it. I'll just leave it.
You know that for Charlie, it feels like, I be Benin, but I don't try different things now. So you're not supposed. He took Burna Boy's, he dragged, he gave him back. He took WIZKID though, he puffed it like, this one don't be like, bro, he voiced out like, that one drag, he felt it.
But then I think that's the thing with all those guys that you think is our power. Just avoid them. I won't lie to you, avoid them. People that you think the last one, you'll be shocked that Burna Boy shawarma is probably the mildest. You'll be so shocked.
Actually,
they might just have the mildest. But it's people that don't talk.
WIZKID.
Just leave those guys alone. But then we also saw them in the studio.
Yeah,
they were in the studio, so it's not like they're just closing. They were in the studio and everything. Do you think, like I began the last time, Odumodu has one with David, which should become in February.
Tiwa Savage.
Yeah, no, Tiwa Savage. We don't know which other one is coming again. But when I was seeing Charlie and WIZKID, and which we all know, Charlie is a big lover of WIZKID. I mean, WIZKID is a big lover of Shallipopi.
Yeah.
And before the mom died on tour, we saw him on tunes,
captions,
different time on Shallipopi song. Like, we always dance to it. We always dance to it. And then when he brought out this list of the last year, the five or 6 lists or 7 lists, where we wrote Body Civilian, Shallipopi was also there.
Yeah.
So that's how much he loved this guy. Now we saw them in the studio. Do you think they are working on the song or something?
For WIZKID, then you cannot predict his collaborations.
Actually, you can't.
You cannot. Baba, if he did studio with you for 100 years, my song no come out. Like, look at WIZKID and Wandiko, the perfect example. WIZKID and Olamide is another example. Like, they recorded a lot of songs. Earlier in their career, I think everybody they also now. So nobody they own song, they drop them and everything. But now, bro, I remember last year Olamide premiered some songs. With WIZKID, they didn't drop. WIZKID had been with artists. I saw WIZKID with Omade. In Ghana at some point, he didn't drop. WIZKID Black Bones, he didn't drop. So Fireboy, he didn't drop. So if WIZKID is with an artist, it is not a guarantee that a song will come out of it. And that is just a bitter fact that I've come to accept. So yes, most of the time we want to WIZKID and obviously Davido and easily say if Davido and in the studio say the song will drop, that's like a fact. Burna Boy will barely see him in studio with people.
You just say the song.
Except say the song done ready. Just like we had Do I. That the song is coming. So everyone we're waiting for it. So that was expected. But for a WIZKID, if he did studio 1 million times, look at WIZKID and Aria. Before it happened too, like it was like after a year, I think we had WIZKID and Turn It To at some point. It never dropped. So for WIZKID, if he did studio, mean the vibe and everything, na mood. If the shawarma don't turn Baba say no go area, no go happen.
Wasted song. But then looking at the career of these two young artists, Odumodu obviously we know Davido's collaboration would actually shift into a new dimension again because of the fan base, the fans love, and everything. This is Shallipopi now, someone who just getting to that point of his career where he needs all of this collaboration and everything. What do you think if it actually drop and everything? We know WIZKID also is looking. I don't use the word looking because I sound rude, but truth be told, he also needs a song. He needs that jammy Nigerian jam that people can feel and relate back to him. Now, do you think if it drops, who would you think would actually get the preference more, Charlie or WIZKID?
Shallipopi easily now, because first of his numbers are going to increase on all platforms.
Definitely.
FC definitely would be all over, show him love and all of that. And then some FC fans that do not love him, beforehand would easily, get to fall in love with him because of WIZKID. I don't think Shallipopi has anything he's going to add to WIZKID, to be honest, because everybody they share fans. So I don't think nobody listens to Shallipopi that at the point
not belonging to one of these guys,
listen to WIZKID or doesn't listen to WIZKID. So I think personally, if a collaboration get to happen and the song get to drop, Shallipopi easily would benefit more. Like he has a lot to even benefit, from this if it gets to happen.
Okay, just like I mentioned, we saw them in the studio, and when you see two artists in the studio, what it used to be like is that whenever you see two artists, initially, before the whole game now sports, we are sure that there's a song coming up and it could be on any other present project, either Shallipopi or WIZKID. But from this conversation, we don't know they're going to drop. We don't know. The West, they should be singing that you're vibing at the point that's your song. So they should be working on the song, but will it drop or not?
I think it's Shallipopi that's working on an album, because it was Rema too the other time, in the studio. Now it's a Wiz, So I think probably
Charlie has
most likely, he's working
on his own album. Thinking about that, I think he's working on his album. Thinking about it, but regardless, let's see what happened on the album. Will he drop all of these guys? Will WIZKID personally give him this one to say, okay, God, let me bless you with it? Let us wait and see. Before I leave the studio, I saw a post on HTV. One of them where they said 2 questions. If Davido said send Azza and WIZKID said send me, Davido is send me your account number because you ain't the long. WIZKID drop Azza, who you respond? You must respond to only one.
Now I do. Davido WIZKID. And you must I have to respond first of all now, so I can't respond to both of them.
No, it's just one person.
Both of them go do normal. But we go do normal pass. It's hard. I swear down. Because looking at how benevolent they've been, both of them have actually been really benevolent to people. A lot of time WIZKID's own are not announced or something. A lot of time Davido's own too are not announced, some are announced. I say it behind the camera.
For me, I think mine will be based on mood. So if it is prior to Davido's album, I'll choose Davido. If WIZKID is closer to, let's say whenever it's maybe it's in his moment, his element. Remember when he just finished with his guys or
it's chilled,
I'll just do WIZKID. But the guy, both of them will just do normal. Both of them will do normal. Because I shouldn't be expecting 500k from Davido. I should not be expecting 500k.
Anything I thought million.
I thought 5 million.
5
You get.
I say minimum of 2 million.
Minimum of 2 million. Actually, bad as a bad. WIZKID on the other hand, no, but Davido does it too often. So you might just give a benchmark everybody to 2 million.
2 million.
But WIZKID does
can do 10 million.
Yeah, and once okay. I still not even ask of you. Kafun 20 meter. You get. Well, anyways, guys, thanks for joining us on this one. We hope that the album drop from Shallipopi. If you thought it's going to work out, we just hope it works out well for him. And for the Grammy guys, the global song people, our advice to stand: get the Grammy CEO conversation, get a speech. It will direct you, it will navigate your path. I promise you. It will make you know that although your pursuit of Grammy you might not win Grammy till you die, and doesn't mean you're not
nominated,
good.
yes.
You might be nominated, but it also doesn't mean you're not good. You might never win it till you die. It also does not mean that. Yes, that I guess now you get what we're supposed to do for trend. So I had to go and check a list of who have been nominated. I was shocked, but like I thought Burna Boy was the first person nominated. I swear I thought was the first in my life.
Fela get nomination.
I swear, I don't know. Sonia did get.
Yes, no.
And so, guys, so it's just the real fact. You might never win it, but it also doesn't mean you're not a good artist. So keep pushing, keep grinding. One of these days, you'll be proud of yourself. I love you guys so much. I'm Daki, and this is the first key. Take care of yourself, guys.